Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. So I wanted to make a fun video for you guys today. I got my order from Little Tulips in a little bit ago. I wanted to do an unboxing and also do a DIY video with what is in the box. So let's start off with opening it. They have their pretty wrapping paper in there. So cute. Oh yeah. Hi the babies. We got more Smudge bunnies. And I want to dye at least one of them today. Let's see. And I really want to try doing a mint bunny. Oh, they are so cute. There's the first one. These ones are really nice and hefty. I'm very happy with the feeling of all of these. I feel like Little Tulips was very selective with the ones that they gave to me. They know how to pick them. So I am going to decide who I want to dye today and we'll get to it. So I've just been smushing them around, trying to figure out which one I want to dye. And they are just all so cute. They all have their little quirks to them. Like this one's little leg is so cute. This one, I love how the ear flops out. And then this one has just the most perfect little front feet you ever did see, right? I think we're gonna do this one. We're gonna dye this one today. I have decided. So always before I dye mine, I always brush them out really well. One time I did it and I didn't brush them out beforehand. And then when I brushed them afterwards, there was a lot of parts that got stuck within the stitching that stayed white. So now I always go through and brush them first. Next, what I'm going to do, I'm going to lint roll the baby. I'm so weird. I really hate stray furs, which is funny because I have pets and stuff and like you would think that I would be okay with it, but I really just don't like stray hairs. So I'm just gonna go through and lint roll. And then next, what I'm going to do, I'm gonna cut off the little Jellycat tag. Now I send this with my shipments I send out, so I'll state that. And a new thing that I've started actually doing is cutting off the white tail and then re-sewing it back on. I think it is really cute when they have the white tail and they're different colors, so it's a little bit extra work, but it is worth it in the end, in my opinion. So with this, I always get very nervous before I cut it, but I just take a deep breath and we just do it. making sure that I am not cutting the body of the Smudge Bunny, but just the tail itself. And there we go. Got that off. And it always looks funny when I do this, but I just go through, you can see all the fluff coming off of it right now. I'll go through, brush it. My cat wants to be brushed. You want to brush, baby? After, okay? And there we go. That is what a tailless Smudge Bunny looks like. So now I'm just waiting for my water to heat up and we will go to the next step. For the next step, you want to make sure that I use a Rit dye. Make sure that you use these synthetic for dyeing the Jellycats. And for the dye mixture I have right now, I can't tell you guys the exact measurement because this is left over that I had and I diluted quite a lot of it. I was making like darker blue bunnies, but this time I want to go for a mint green bunny. So what I did, I just poured out as much as I thought would look good, and I've just been taking paper towels and I dip it in there, and then that is the color that it will be. And I feel like with the mix of what color the Smudge Bunnies are, plus with this light blue, I think it's gonna make it the nice mint color that I'm looking for. And if it's not, we can always add a little bit more blue and go from there. All right, it is time to add our baby. Time to take a nice toasty bath, love. Just gonna dunk him on in there. And I've found too, I know that you're supposed to use boiling water and leave them in there for a little bit. I found that it kind of like destroys their fur. So I really just do like a quick dunk. I'll like do this way first, put his like belly down first and kind of just smush him around in there. Pick him up and then flip him on his back. Do the same thing, just kind of wiggling him around, making sure that all of the water gets to all the parts of the fur that I need them to. And like I said, I don't want to leave him in there for too long because I feel like it just messes up the fur texture a little bit. So let's see how he's looking. Ugh, looking cute. I think this is gonna actually turn out exactly how I want him to look like. Heck yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna turn the stove off now, and then we're gonna pick up the kiddo and let him just drip dry as much as we can get out. We don't need to sit here for too long. I usually always keep a bowl next to me just to keep all the liquid from dripping all over my floor. So put him in the bowl, bring him right over to my sink. Alrighty, and here is our kiddo. So be very careful because they are very hot. They were just in boiling water. So I'm just gonna do a quick rinse on him, picking him up. Get rid of this bowl now. I think it turned out really well. And one thing I try to do too, so I don't like when the noses get dyed. I haven't found a better solution to this yet of how to keep them from getting dyed, but I have this little brush with me, so I just go through and I brush the pink nose, and I found that it gets most of like the dye that I just did off when I do that. Don't know how, don't know why, but it does, so I do it. Just gonna rinse him off real good. Just waiting for that water to run clear. And I try my best to not squeeze the stuffing too hard, especially like on the belly area. I'll like take it like that and squish it just to keep the form, like the shape. He's looking so cute. I'm gonna take a little bit of Dawn. I feel like it just really helps to make the fur just softer and get back to the original condition that it came in. Be sure not to do too much Dawn. I have done that before and I've had to sit here for like 30 minutes trying to get all the soap out. So just something to think about. Do a very, very small amount. Alrighty. And then next we are going to do our absolute best that we can to squeeze all this water out of him. I'm just going to put that on him. Try to get some more of that moisture out. To get you all dried off, little dude. And guys, I wish too that I had a hair dryer. That way I could just hair dry them, but I do not have a hair dryer. I used to throw them in the dryer itself, but I like them better when I air dry them, so I try to do this on the day where it's nice and warm and sunny, or if it's cold, I'll just put them like on top of, or like near one of the heaters, and then that way they'll get dried off. This is what our boy's looking like right now, so let's go find a spot to put him. So it is the next day and our boy is all dried. I just need to go through and brush him to fluff him up. So let's do that. He came out so cute, huh? He is all brushed out now, looking cute as ever. And then we still need to do an eye trim, a nose trim on him, and also sew his little tail back on. It snowed last night. Look at how cute he looks next to the snow.